Right guys, definitely starting off today's video by taking off the induction kit, relocating the ECU so that we can get to the plenum spacer, because this is the video you've all been waiting for. You've been letting me know in the comments that I need a plenum spacer. That's what I've done. Now, right here is this sexy piece of kit. Obviously the throttle body is still staying on the car. I could look at replacing that, but I haven't in this instance. I've got the bolts to the side, which are here. And yeah, we'll get on. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned. Smash the like if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys very shortly. GC and the PT, roll the intro. Right, induction cone out before we go anywhere. Now, someone did actually mention in the comments that the MAF sensor should be at 2 o'clock. So while I'm here, I'll adjust that. Like so. Alright, so I'll take this cone out. So we need to get to this bolt under here. The ECU holder is held in by this one. I couldn't get to the bolts that are in there, so it's okay, but this one needs to be loosened up. It's going to have to stay there for the rest of the day. Gosh, these are very easy. Want to see if you can find one? Right, look, so talk about your TikTok to the camera. This new thing that we've discovered.
TikTok?
Talk to them about it.
Oh, the thing that you're literally like fascinating about.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. TikTok's cool. I mean, if you haven't got TikTok, go get TikTok. Me and George basically discovered it in a way that it's going to help us grow, I think, and it's cool because we can put up all our little best moments into short little clips that you guys can watch. So if you haven't got TikTok, go get it now and follow me and George on both our pages. Anyway, what are you looking for? Another bolt?
Yeah, kind of bolt.
Probably. It's connected to your fuel rail as well. No, it's not. Why do they go so loose as soon as you crack them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, people like me with small heads and small hands do have a...
And small what?
Small heads and small hands. I'm not giving up on this, I'm getting this bolt. I don't care what any of y'all say. Haha! I knew I'd get you. So I'm buying her.
Is that what you said in park to all the kids?
We can try and pull this away from the actual.
Yeah, so we need to take that
pipe.
one off too.
Yeah, and then we'll have easy access to remove these bolts from the throttle body, and then you can just put it straight on off the car, and you'll be sorted. So you're going to want to take this one off here. We're going to slack that off as well, just so we can get the throttle body out, and then just the 4 bolts in here. So once you've taken those out, we can get this bad boy out and get this new one in. So you've got like one other vacuum sort of line coming out the rocker cover here, guys, so make sure you don't forget that. Although that one will probably come off as soon as you pull this away anyway. So we've got 2 little clips there, now connecting to the throttle body, because obviously it's electronic throttle body. There you go. Got him. There you go, George.
Lukey boy.
Done it.
Plenum spacer. The old spacer. The old standard spacer.
Hit me up, 24/7 mobile mechanic.
My poor engine bay will make you pretty again, I promise. Now guys, on here, you are going to want to loosen these bolts here. We're going to get that done so we can take the throttle body off. So I'll whack that off quickly and then we'll join you when we put the plenum back on. Right, there's a little bit of progress as to where we've got to. Obviously you saw Luke take off the old plenum, so that's now come off. Initially, I worried about the colour of the O-ring and that, but spoke to Sam Harrington, the lad that built the all-wheel drive Focus ST, and he says it's all good. So knowing that, we've taken the throttle body off. Again, I questioned him about it being oily, and he said it's absolutely fine. So we've taken out the bolts, which are these ones, but the question I'm asking myself is, if I can find them, is I bought some bolts, or at least the bolts that came with it were only this long. So I am a little bit curious as to what goes on with these. So I'm going to work that out, and in the meantime I'll come back to you. Right guys, I've been stressing out doing this, so a little progress update as to where we're up to. So 6 bolts inside the plenum, 2 of which I haven't done up yet because access is difficult. That one there and the one underneath the throttle body. The other 4 are done, the vac pipe is plugged back in. The ECU is yet to be done. Obviously I'm going to give everything a polish so we can see what it looks like when it's finished, but for now, what I've just removed is this metal bracket that you saw earlier. This is what was causing so much difficulty in me fitting the plenum wrong initially. But I've been slogging away, just trying to get it done. Honestly, it's trial and error. I mean, I love learning these kind of things. You know, it's another skill that I can add to my list, but at the same time, trying to film this and do it properly while getting roasted by the sun is, you know, it's loads of fun. But all the same, I'm going to try and get these all tightened up now. We'll join you guys very shortly, but for the meantime, wish me luck, and we'll join you in a bit. Peace. Right, almost cut my hand off. No, I'm joking, didn't really. But all the same, I'm trying to get this little metal clip out here. This bracket actually holds in the Symposer, but seeing as the Symposer's not there, and this is serrated and super sharp, I'm trying to get rid of it. So I've got a 10mm on this weird tool here, I don't even know what it's called. But right, there we have it, as you can see, super sharp. So it's been, and we can start elsewhere. Right, so this bolt over here on the ECU holder, I've got an Allen key holding it in place, and then you've got the net for the job of doing this. Finally, it's done, it's clean, it's in. My ST now has an Airtec Plenum spacer, finally. So I just figured that just before I went ahead and started the engine, hoping that it's all okay, just thought I'd let you know, in terms of where this build is going, in terms of the engine right now, I'm going to say we're going to get a Turbo Smart actuator, and we're going to go for a Turbo Smart reset valve as well. Once we've done that and lockdown is finished, we're going to get the car block mod. We're going to get block mod done, and then this car is ready for tune. So once the exhaust has gone in, the new one that you haven't yet seen, with those additional parts just mentioned, we'll be having a rather good time. So no, I'm really excited. But more importantly, let's get this car started. Finally, we've got the keys, plenum's installed, just need to turn the car on and hope that it works. So I'm going to go and do that. Probably do is securing that a little bit more. I'll get on that now. Now there is a slight rattle, I'm going to work out what it is. You'll hear it now. This is that. Hi guys, oh my god, finally let me run through the ordeal that I've been going through with this. So, yesterday, fit the panel spacer, massive vibration as soon as we turn the car on. You've obviously seen that clip already, so I stressed out. Stop the video, and then today we've done it again, taken the plenum off, put it back on, made sure the O-rings are all in place, made sure everything's tightened properly, and we have a vibration. Now, we thought it was this, the ECU holder and the little bolt down there, so about an hour and a half later we managed to get one on there, finally, alright, all sorted. And now there's a tiny, tiny vibration, so Luke's going to take it for a little drive, just down there, and hopefully we can get all of this fixed. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, it's been driving me mad, but it does look beautiful, as you can tell. So before I let Luke take the car for a drive, I just thought I'd come plug in the OBD reader. Engine management light came on, which it usually does anyway. But yeah, I thought I'd have a little check. So let's plug this in. That's been there for a while. Someone let me know in the comments what that might be. What else have we got? Scroll, erase codes. Yes. Luke, I'm just going to get you to put down the bonnet now, because obviously with the bonnet risers, you need to be that little bit more cautious that it clicks into the lock properly. So if you just put it down really lightly, there's no way that's locked. That's why your windscreen's going to smash, guys, if you've got bonnet risers. So if you get to the front, Luke.
Shut.
Is it shut?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you've obviously done it properly, but there's a lot of times that I put this down and it's not been done properly. So the first disengage with the lock, you can literally lift it. Hang on, let's see if I can You see, there's ever so slight play. Just for the sake of argument. We're all in, alright, we're all in. So look, if you take the car, you take these. I'll get you to start the car up and manoeuvre it, and hopefully there's no vibration. Yeah, so this is the last day that you'll be seeing the 2.75 inch Miltech in action. Because tomorrow we have the new exhaust going on. Oh, we've got one little bolt. I shall grab that. One little nut rather. Power steering pump, you can hear that. Seems okay so far. Just give it a little bit of a little tiny rev. You still hear a little bit of a vibration. I don't know where it's coming from though. Hey Lou, what do you feel? What don't you feel? What's bad? What's not?
Don't know. Like, in a way, like the mid-range torque is definitely a lot better. Because if I put my foot down here, and well, I'll wait until we go past the dog. So I don't want to scare the dog. Down to second gear. Yeah, like when you hit like 3k, you can feel the torque a lot more. But about pretty much when you're hitting boost.
Yeah, we're just
that mid-range is a lot better.
We're actually just off to get fuel at the moment, guys. But one thing we've got that's going on that's pretty bad at the moment is since putting in the new rear strut brace, it's meant now that the actual bolts, having tightened them up on the inside of the car, have loosened themselves up in the shock. So I need to jack the car up and tighten them up.
Way better, that bit. It was good compared to the other day when I was driving it. Way better.
Finally, guys, we're home. Honestly, big thanks to Luke for helping out. That was an absolute bitch of a job. Something that
We didn't really notice the noise as we was going out for a drive, did we?
No, we didn't, to be honest. One thing I definitely recommend, guys, when doing your plenum spacer is make sure you remove that metal clamp on the fuel rail. Make sure you do all the bolts up tight for your ECU so you don't get any vibration. But aside to that, I think we've done pretty well. Guys, I'm sorry it was a very laborious job. I apologise if the video wasn't up to scratch because it was so difficult to actually get done in the first place. Yeah, guys, definitely one tip. Agreed with Luke on that one. But make sure you take out the metal fuel, bracket that goes over the fuel rail as well, guys. It's super important. But I really appreciate for you guys tuning in. The support of recent has been amazing as always. But if you've enjoyed today's video, get one of those on. You know, give it a thumbs up because it helps me rank on the algorithm.
Slap the like button, yeah.
Slap the like button, yo. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, guys. We'll see you in the next video. But for now, GC and the PT, roll the outro. Peace.